Okay, these lashes are hella long. Woo! Hello, fabulous ones. Welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today, I have got a surprise for you. I shopped my stash for eyeshadow palettes because I have so many and I wanted to see what I could dig out that hasn't been used too much on the tube lately, and something that is really good at the same time. So I am not going to tell you what that palette is until we start the look, but I will tell you this. The palette launched years ago. Yeah. That's a long time. So I'm excited to get to it. I did not do a full face. However, I did let you know what I used on the complexion when the video gets started in terms of the eye look. So if you are ready to see how I created this beautiful, like, grungy greenish look, I think is totally worthy of the holidays with the shimmer and all the jazz, then keep on watching. And don't forget, before you leave, hit the subscribe button because it is free. And also, I also have in the description bar my morning routine guide that is totally free. It's a free download, and it's a guide talking about 9 steps that you could take in the morning to start your day with excellence. So check out that guide. I have that uploaded also on my meditation channel, but I'm gonna let you guys know about these things that I have and that I've created, because I know even though this is the beauty channel, we could all still, and you could still benefit from these things that I'm offering. So I hope you enjoyed that. But enough rambling, let's get to the video. Let's get right into it. So, of course, as you see, I already have one eye done, and you guys are going to be like, where has this palette been? I'm sure, because it was launched 11 years ago. That's a long time. Okay, so, but before we get into that, I do want to tell you what I do have on my face. I have, which is discontinued, I believe, the Becca Bright Light Prime and Filter. I used to love this, and I still love it. But I have been like hoarding this bottle for a long time because I know I can't get it. I think I can't get it anymore. You never know, things may come back. But this primer, I love it. It gives such a really great glow. And for the foundation, I have Juvia's Place foundation, and this foundation is so full coverage. I always love this. I feel like it films well, it takes photographs well. Does anybody talk about this foundation anymore? I don't know. But this foundation is really good. It's I Am Magic foundation, and this is in the shade Punta Cana. I don't know if I said that right. It didn't sound right. Punta Cana, something like that. Anyway, this is actually my summer shade. I had to lighten it up a little bit with another foundation, but for the most part, this is the foundation that I used. And then for the bronzer, I used Fenty Beauty in Caramel Cutie. And of course, this is not that old or anything like that, but I don't see too many reviews and people using it, but I'm using it because it's in my stash. And then I wanted to go in a little bit darker for my contour, and I used the Huda Beauty 3D. This is what that looks like, and it's super party, and this has been in my stash. This was actually gifted to me from my bestie Sherry Ward, and I absolutely love that palette. And then for my blush, ladies, I did put on a little bit of the Pat McGrath blush, and this is in Desert Orchid. So I like it. You guys know I don't do blush like that, but you know, I did today. And then for a highlighter, this is a blast from the past. Ofra highlighter, Rodeo Drive. Now I know y'all know about this highlighter. I hit pan in it already. I don't use it that much anymore, but that's just because it's like all the way in my stash in a pile of my highlighters. But I'm like, I'm gonna bust it out today. And she is singing, hey! Just saying. And then for the lashes, these are from Prada's Beauty. My daughter gave them to me because she works at JCPenney Beauty. And these are what those look like. And they are hella long. I'm like, whoo child. But you know I love me a lash. And a dramatic lash at that. Okay, so drum roll please for the palette that was launched years ago. And I probably haven't touched it since about maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I don't know. But it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette in the gold. Yes, look at the packaging. Remember when this came out, guys? I know y'all did because it was a hit. And here's what she looks like. Pretty. You know, I had to play with this green over here. I'm like, I cannot come back on the tube with another blue look because I think y'all would start coming for me at that point. You know, not that I would care, but you know, it is what it is. I remember doing a few looks with this palette. I mean, I know I reviewed it. I probably will link that video above for the review, but it's been so long, probably like who cares. I don't even remember the look that I created with it, but I know I have been on this channel with this palette. I'm gonna find some videos and plug them in, but these are so pretty, like the shimmers. This green is off the chain. Obviously that's the shade that I use. I will go through what I use as we go through the tutorial, but yeah, this is just a really beautiful palette. This black was always one of my favorites. It's decadent. It always performed well. And Cocoa Truffle, this transitional shade for my skin tone, is absolutely perfect. These shades are beautiful. They blend well. I mean, the shimmers are fantastic. I love the palette. But this is not a review, so I need to go ahead and shut up and just show you how I created this look. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's another thing from my stash is the P. Louise base. Is anybody using this anymore? Please comment down below. Let me know, because you guys know I'm usually always using my Gerard Cosmetics base, but I'm like, wow, I found this in the stash and I'm like, I'm gonna bust it out. And I love this primer, you know, for the eye. I always liked it. It's so, like, a little bit literally goes a long way. So let's go ahead and coat the eye. Well, I thought a little goes a long way. I guess I needed a little bit more. Now I probably put too much, but it's okay. That's better. Just gonna go ahead and pat all this in. So what are you guys up to? Are y'all ready for Christmas? I am, but I always am. I don't, you know, my kids are all grown, and so I don't get into like, oh my God, in the stressful state and all the jazz. I got no time. I got my grandbabies, which is wonderful, and that's who's getting what, and that's who's getting a gift, and that's it. I'm not going to be buying no presents for nobody grown. Okay? To be honest with you, I did a reel on my Instagram channel, my other one, Transformative Guided Meditations, and I had, you know, stated how we need to be more involved and just more concern and putting our intention on our family and our friends and being really in the experience and the moments instead of the things. That part. But you know, people just are people, and people create their own anxiety. Yes, it's the truth. So you guys know I am a psychotherapist, so a lot of my content, even on my makeup channel, will address and talk about mental health. It is what it is. That's who I am. Maybe I can inspire somebody out there. Okay, now that that's blended in, I'm gonna go in with So Bougie. I like that. Give me my first transitional shade. Gosh, I haven't said transitional shade in a long time. I can't even say it right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do though, which I usually don't do, but I'm gonna start just blending that into the crease and a little above the crease. I'm actually going backwards. I usually start really dark in the inner corner and work my way up, but this time I'm gonna start here and work my way down. This is a really nice transitional shade. Gosh, and this palette just is blending out just as good as it was 11 years ago. Yes, this blends out so, so good. And I'm using the Wayne Goss 16, by the way. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Cocoa Truffle right here. And I'm going to start to blend that more so into the crease with my Wayne Goss brush number 17. Oh my gosh. I'm even talking like a YouTuber again. Alright, so yeah, just going to go ahead and put that right into the crease. And blend it all the way in and blend it up into that first transitional shade. And I'm just going to keep on going. You guys know it's an art. It's blend, blend, and then blend, okay? And you guys already know this. So let's just keep on going. And we're going to go back and forth. So I'm going to take, you know, my other brush that had that first transitional shade, and I'm just going to keep on going up and down and around and all the jazz. So let's go ahead and get to blending. You know, I'm also going to go ahead and bring this down into the outer corner. Why not? And to be honest, what I'm doing here is I'm going to create just a little bit more of a shadow base down here, because I'm going to go in with the black Decadent. And even though I would typically had just placed that black on top of the eye base and all the jazz, I kind of wanted to diffuse the black a little bit, and it doesn't make it look muddy or anything like that. So I'm just using this kind of light brown. And then I'm going to go on with the black. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take the black from this palette. I'm assuming I don't have to pick it back up again. Called Decadent. And I'm just going to carefully place that right on top of the brown, just to really deepen out that outer corner there. And I am going to bring it up, but I'm not going to bring it up super far. I'm not going to bring it all the way over, you know, into the inner corner. I'm just going to leave it really on the outside right here and just blend up. And this is probably as far as I'm going to go. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit more of that chocolate truffle and just blend it into that black. And again, just really going back and forth with this so it looks seamless. Already got the ring. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, now I'm going to take this stunning green right here. Wait a minute, right here. Money Bags. And I'm going to pop it right into the middle. What I will tell you is I feel like I brought my black too far in. I don't think I brought it that far in this eye, but we're going to make it work. So I'm going to take my Sonia G brush, Builder Pro, right into Money Bags, and I'm just going to pack her on. Just pack it right in the middle. And then I'm going to blend it into this black. And I love using this brush, this Builder Pro, because that's exactly what it does. It builds, and it builds nicely. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, this Money Bags color. Like, oh, why do I have this palette just stashed all the way towards the back, too? Like, why? I have a lot of palettes, guys, and I got to figure this out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I want to donate some, sell some. I don't know. I just got so many. I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to use all the palettes that I have and hit pan. Probably never. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep on packing this green on and blending it into the black. Blending the black into the green. The back and forth. The back and forth. It just has to happen. I'm going to move this green a little bit further into the inner corner. Let's just trust in the process here, guys. Trust in the process. And I'm not trying to make this like look like a cut crease or anything like that. Because, you know, I mean, it's not. But it could start to look like that if I stayed kind of stagnant with the brush and didn't do any more blending up. That green is just so freaking beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to use this shade here, Dipping in Diamonds. I mean, come on now. The name alone is like, hey, So we are going to use, what brush is this? This is my Makeup Shack brush. Is Makeup Shack even out anymore? I said even 2 times. Is Makeup Shack even out? How else I was supposed to say it if I didn't say it twice? Anyway, it's the Makeup Shack brush number T77. And just pack that on like such. This shade is so pigmented. Oh my God, look at that. And so I'm going to blend that into the green. And then I'm going to continue to go back and forth with the green and this silverish shade. And just keep on going back and forth. I want to bring that up a little bit more because you guys know I have hooded eyes, and I just kind of want to blend that going up a little bit to the top, just like this eye. You see, we're going to get rid of that harsh line. We're going to get rid, because we don't like harsh lines on this channel, okay? Unless it's a cut crease. Okay, so we're going to take this eyeliner by Natasha Denona, and it is a green eyeliner. I can't tell you what the name of it, but you know Natasha Denona's eyeliners are off the chain, so, you know. We are going to go in with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drag some of that, even though I'm lining my inner eye, I'm going to drag it down, and then I'm going to buff it out with the transitional shade Cocoa Truffle. Alright, I'm just going to, you know, kind of smoke it out a little bit. And I'm also going to do a little bit black down here too. You are not even going to really be able to tell that it's black. Okay, now we're going to take this chocolate gold shade right there, and it's, you know, like this goldy yellowish shimmer, and I'm going to put that sucker right in the corner and drag it out a little bit into the middle of that lower lash line. I mean, I totally feel that this look is a Christmas party vibe. You know, I'm not going to put on red lipstick, but let's see what's coming for the New Year's look. Okay, I'm going to put some mascara on by Clinique Impact Mascara just to coat that lash before I put on the Flossy. Okay, I'm really liking this so far. I'm really liking the kind of grunginess that I wanted to, you know, achieve with this look with the green and the silver, but the dark outer corner. I think I'm going to try to go back and forth and make it a little bit more grungier before I put on the lash. But I am about to go put on the lash. I will be back with the final look, and we'll do the lipstick together because I don't know which lipstick I'm going to use. So we shall see. Be right back. Oh my gosh. Talk about a blast from the past. NYX Liquid Suede. Now, I know this is really old, but the shade is beautiful. And it will go perfectly with this look. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Here is that final look. I absolutely love it. I am so happy that I pulled this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this right on my beauty desk, like where it's right in front of me. And I'm going to start to use this palette again. And I'm going to let you guys know, moving forward with even the rest of my videos, it's going to be a shop my stash. Eye look, you know, eye makeup, face, all of the stuff. And I'm gonna bring out some palettes where you're gonna be like, wow. I mean, again, this launched 11 years ago and it's still a beautiful palette. So yeah, I really do like the way it came out. So of course, you know, before we end, we gotta do the beauty rolls, right? We gotta do the beauty shots and all the jazz. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.